For 30 brutal days, I fired my entire human marketing team. Every copywriter, every designer, every strategist, gone. Their replacements? An army of AI tools armed with advanced algorithms and machine learning. My hypothesis was simple. Could AI not just automate, but innovate and execute an entire marketing strategy, generating real leads and revenue? The initial results were staggering, an immediate 40% reduction in operational costs. But the true story began after that initial shock. This isn't just about saving money, it's about survival. Every business, every marketer needs to understand this shift. If a small team can replace an entire department with AI and still perform, what does that mean for your job? What does it mean for your company's competitiveness? Ignoring this isn't an option, it's a direct path to obsolescence. The stakes are profoundly personal. Your career, your business's future hinges on navigating this AI revolution. Many believe AI is here to assist, to augment, but what if it's already leapfrogging us in specific, crucial areas? What if the assist becomes replace for those unwilling to adapt? This experiment wasn't just a test of AI, it was a wake-up call for every single one of us. My setup involved a suite of hand-picked AI tools. For content generation, I leaned heavily on Jasper AI and advanced ChatGPT prompts. Midjourney and undeniably handled visual assets, from blog headers to social media creatives. For scheduling and automation, I linked everything via Zapier, routing output to Buffer and HubSpot. It was an intricate web designed for maximum autonomy, aiming for a set-it-and-forget-it ideal. The initial content output was undeniably impressive. Blog posts that typically took a human writer 4-6 hours were drafted in under 30 minutes. Social media captions, email subject lines, and even basic ad copy poured out at an alarming rate. We saw a 300% increase in content volume in the first week alone. The sheer velocity was mesmerizing, but the real question was, could it convert? Visuals proved to be a mixed bag. Midjourney could generate stunning, conceptual art for hero images. But specific, nuanced brand imagery, like a diverse group of young professionals collaborating on a tech project, often resulted in bizarre, unusable artifacts. The AI could create beauty, but struggled with precise narrative and brand guidelines, leading to significant prompt engineering time. Email marketing performance offered our first hard data reality check. While AI drafted personalized subject lines and body copy, our open rates dipped by 7% compared to the previous month. Click-through rates on key calls to action saw an even sharper decline of 12%. The AI emails were technically flawless, grammatically correct, but they lacked a certain human touch, a genuine relatability that our audience apparently craved. Paid advertising was the next frontier. Using AI, I generated dozens of variations for Google Ads and Meta campaigns, optimizing headlines and descriptions based on predicted engagement. The AI even suggested new audience segments based on conversion data. One specific campaign, AI for Entrepreneurs, saw a 15% lower cost per click compared to our previous human-managed efforts. A clear win, right? Not entirely. But here's the part nobody talks about, the hidden tax of prompt engineering. While AI generates content rapidly, guiding it to produce quality content that aligns with brand voice, legal compliance, and strategic goals became a full-time job. What was saved in headcount was often reinvested in specialized prompt engineering skills, turning content creation into a highly iterative supervisory role. It's not free labor, it's redirected labor. For SEO, the AI proved incredibly powerful at keyword research and on-page optimization suggestions. It could analyze competitor content and identify gaps in seconds. However, when it came to crafting truly authoritative, deeply researched articles that established thought leadership, the AI struggled. It could synthesize existing information, but rarely generated novel insights, unlike a human expert who could conduct interviews or unique studies. Social media consistency soared. AI pushed out posts like clockwork, adhering to optimal timing algorithms. Our posting frequency increased by 50%. Yet engagement metrics like shares, comments, stagnated or even dropped slightly. The content felt generic, lacking the spontaneous, authentic voice that truly resonates on platforms like Instagram and X. It was efficient, yes, but also sterile. But here's the part nobody talks about, the terrifying vacuum of strategic vision. AI is excellent at execution within defined parameters, but it cannot set the vision. It can't identify a paradigm shift in the market, intuit customer desires beyond data points, or pivot the entire strategy based on a gut feeling. The human element of empathy, foresight, and true innovation was utterly missing, and we felt it deeply. The biggest twist, the sheer asterisk lack of a unique brand soul. Our content became an echo chamber of internet consensus, perfectly optimized but utterly indistinguishable from our competitors. Our brand voice, painstakingly built over years, started to erode. AI struggled to capture irony, nuanced humor, or the specific emotional resonance that connects with an audience on a deeper human level. Generic content might rank, but it doesn't build loyalty. Now watch what happens next, the Frankenstein effect. While individual AI tools performed well in their silos, integrating them into a seamless, intelligent workflow was a nightmare. Data discrepancies, API limitations, and the constant need to translate between tools created more friction than anticipated. Instead of one cohesive AI marketing team, I had a dozen powerful, yet often incompatible digital interns. After 30 days, the final financial impact was a shock. While direct marketing costs were down by 40%, the overall revenue generated from AI-led campaigns saw an 8% dip. When accounting for the increased time spent on prompt engineering and correcting AI errors, the savings dwindled. My net profit for the month actually experienced a 2.3% decrease. Efficiency without effectiveness is simply wasted effort. So what's the actionable takeaway? AI is not a replacement, it's an incredibly powerful augmentation. It excels at repetitive tasks, data analysis, and generating volume. Use it for keyword research, initial content drafts, A/B testing ad copy variations, and automating distribution. But the strategic direction, brand voice, and emotional connection, that's still firmly in the human domain. Here's how I'm structuring my marketing now, a hybrid model. AI handles 70% of content generation and distribution, freeing up my human team for the 30% that truly matters: high-level strategy, deep research, brand storytelling, and cultivating authentic community engagement. This isn't about AI versus humans, it's about intelligent collaboration. The future belongs to those who master this synergy. My experiment proved that relying solely on AI for marketing is a dangerous gamble that costs you your brand's soul and ultimately your bottom line. The real competitive edge comes from wielding AI as a sophisticated tool, guided by human intelligence and creativity. Are you ready to lead this integration and redefine your team, or will you be left trying to catch up? The choice is no longer optional.